Satyabhama arranged from her maid servants all the wealth, whatever jewels, pearls, necklaces, rubies. Slowly, slowly she was putting. And she felt little I'll put, little match Krishna. But she kept on putting so much, but Krishna was very heavy already. He was not budging an inch. And now Satyabhama was confused. Slowly, slowly she was putting. And she felt little I'll nothing is happening. So at this time, the news of Narad Muni coming to Satyabhama and Satyabhama's predicament had reached to all other queens. So they also came in. And they came in and they also began to, because they knew Krishna goes away, then what will happen? We are also in trouble. So they were also helping, telling Rukmini, remove this jewel, we'll have some heavy jewels. So they were putting all their share, but Krishna was not budging an inch. And Krishna and Narad Muni both were having good time. Krishna was smiling, was sitting on the weighing scale, and Narad Muni also was giggling. And all the queens of Krishna were in anxiety. What to do now? Rukmini was not there that time. So Narad Muni hinted Satya, maybe you should call Rukmini. You have not called her. If she comes, maybe she can help. Satyavama was just desperate. Said, no problem, I'll call. She called Rukmini. And Rukmini Devi came and saw the whole thing, heard the whole incident. Rukmini Devi went into the garden and picked up one tulsi leaf. And she came and kept the tulsi leaf on the other side of the weighing scale. And immediately, it outweighed Krishna. Krishna went up and the weighing scale went down. And Narad Muni was smiling and giggling and said, see, Satyama, you can see how Rukmini's devotion is higher. That she knows the exact way of pleasing Krishna. You are trying to please Krishna, equal him with what? All the wealth. But she knew, Tulsi Dalamatrena. Just by one leaf of Tulsi, you can please Krishna because you offer with love and devotion. So this is one beautiful pastime which I recollected. How this is again from the Garga Samhita, where Rukmini Devi's devotion came forth very brightly in front of everyone. Now I'd like to narrate one small thing before I close this class. I'd been I had a good chance once to go to South India in Kerala. This is a place where there's a very beautiful temple of Guruvayur. Very beautiful temple of Guruvayur. Guruvayur also is another deity which came from Dwarka. It is said that there was a deity of Krishna, which was given by Lord Brahma to Sutapa and Prishni. They had performed tapasya and they wanted Krishna as their son, Lord Narayan as their son. So when Lord Narayan appeared, so they asked Krishna, we want you as our son. 3 times they asked. So Lord said, okay, 3 times I will come as your son. So the first time, Sutapa and Prishni, they got Prishni Garbha as their son. Second time they came as mm, Diti and Kashyapa. And who was the son? Upendra, Lord Vamanadev. Third time Devaki and Vasudev, and Vasudev Krishna came as son. So all these 3 times, Brahmaji gave a deity of Lord Narayan, beautiful Krishna, to them. Said, you worship this deity along with your son. So they worshipped this deity, and every time they came, another time, the deity somehow or other came to them and they worshipped. So this deity of Devaki and Vasudev, which they were worshipping, got submerged in the ocean when Dwarka got into Pralay. So what happened is after that, yeah. So Lord Krishna, he summoned Brihaspati, the guru of demigods, and Lord of wind, Vayudev. So both of you please worship this deity of Devaki and find a place to worship them. So when Dwarka got submerged, the deity went inside. So Vayudev saw the deity inside the ocean. Brihaspati was very in anxiety. Oh, we came late. The deity has got submerged in the ocean. So Brihaspati sat on meditation in the banks of the ocean. And Vayudev was using all his power to lift the deity the from the deep ocean shores, got it up with waves of the ocean. The deity came in front, and when Brihaspati opened his eyes, saw the beautiful deity was floating there. So now Vayudev said, let's go and find a place. Krishna said, we should find a place to worship this deity. So then what happened is Vayu and Brihaspati. So Vayu was carrying Brihaspati on his shoulders, and Brihaspati was holding the deity, and Vayu was flying, and they're looking for a place. So as they went towards south, Then they found a beautiful water body just very close to the ocean. Close to the ocean, salt ocean, there is a water body which is sweet water. So this is such a beautiful place. Why not here? So as they were descending, they saw Lord Shiva coming out of that water body. He said, please welcome. So we're looking for a place to worship this deity of Lord Krishna. He said, this is the best place. This is my place. I'll give it to you. You take it. So that water lake is actually the same lake where Lord Shiva came out and told the Prachetas, taught them, and told them, you go inside this lake and perform tapasya, and Lord will appear to you. So that very lake is still there. So that is Guru Vayur, that's the temple where now the deity is there and the worship is going on. Guru Vayur, the name came because Guru is Brahaspati and Vayu is Vayudev. So Guru Vayur. Just a brief background of why I wanted to come reach. The pastime is now starting from here. So Guru Ayur deity has a history of many great Vaishnavas who served. Just like we have ancient deities, very much they have a connection, they have very great pure devotees who have served them. Like for example, we have Pandharpur, where Lord Vitthal is served, and there is Tukaram Maharaj, right? And there are other devotees, Namdev and others. So there is just an example. Every deity which is an ancient deity, they have Vaishnavis worshipping them. So this Guru Vayur had one devotee, very, very pure hearted, very simple sadhu. His name was Punthanam or Pundannam, whatever you call it. South India, there is always little heaviness in the speaking. Pundannam. So Pundannam was very well known for his Bhagavatam classes. He would be immersed in Bhagavatam every single day. So just very close to Guruvayur, across the river, there was an ancient temple of Lord Shiva. The speciality of the Shiva temple was it would only open once in a year, only for 7 days around Mahashivratri. So when this time they were trying to open this temple and they're fixing up schedule, like we are all trying to fix up a schedule and arrange for a grand 50th celebration anniversary of Kishori, right? So they were also planning like that. So this time we should have Bhagavad Sapta. Whom should we call? So they all said, let's call Pundannam. He's such a nice Bhagavatam speaker. So they invited Pundannam and said, he was always looking for opportunity to render some service. She was very happy. I'll get a chance to serve Lord Shiva by giving Bhagavatam here. So Pundanam crossed the river, came this side, and sat on the Vyasasan. He picked up his Bhagavatam, which he would always carry with him, and he just, because Bhagavatam for him was, everything was sweet, like a mango. Whether you read from here or here or here, same thing. So he just opened the Bhagavatam. Tell me which chapter opened up. This chapter, thank you. There's the connection. Krishna teases Rukmini. This was the chapter which opened up. And then he spoke the entire chapter, very beautifully narrated. And then what happened? He took the bookmark, went to the next chapter, kept it there. And because he was supposed to come again next day and speak, so he kept the Bhagavatam there. And he was staying in the same village, so he went to his room. And the next day again he came in the evening to give Bhagavatam. He offered his prayers, he opened the Bhagavatam, and he saw the bookmark was again on the same chapter. Krishna teases Rukmini. He said, I kept it in the next chapter. How it came back here? So he was thinking, I don't know, but anyways, it is here now, I'll speak. He again on second day narrated the same pastime. But everyone heard, no one complained, Prabhu, the same story again, why? No, because he spoke so nicely that the very story which they were hearing as if they were new. Because Krishna's stories, Krishna's pastimes are ever fresh. Nava Yovanam, right? Our Sri Kishore are 50 years old, but they look still Kishore. They are not old because they are Nava Yovanam. They are always fresh. We may have grown old. We have been, many devotees may be there for many years and we have grown old, our hairs have gone grey and we are not the same now serving them. But they are always smiling and standing there, same fresh, ever fresh. So Krishna's pastimes are also ever fresh. So he spoke the same thing again the next day in such a beautiful way. Everyone was enthralled and they heard. He put the bookmark the second day on the next chapter. What is the next chapter? Let me see this. Okay, the next chapter is Lord Balaram slays Rukmi. Very interesting chapter. 61. He put the bookmark there, kept the Bhagavatam there only, and went again to his room. The next day he came, opened the Bhagavatam. The bookmark was again on the same chapter. Krishna teases Rukmini. I was thinking, what's happening? Something mystical is happening. Krishna's will, he began to speak on the same chapter. Day in and day out, all 7 days, it was the same story. This bookmark was on Krishna teases Rukmini, and he spoke on that chapter. After seventh day got over, now the show was over. Right? The temple was supposed to close now for the next year to open. So Pundanam also left, all devotees left. So he came on the banks of the river to catch a boat and go the next end. Then he remembered, oh, I forgot to carry my Bhagavatam. I always kept the Bhagavatam there because I am going to come every day. But now I am not going to come again. The temple is going to get closed. He told all the just wait here. I am just coming back. I will get my Bhagavatam. So he ran back to the village to get his Bhagavatam. By the time the temple was already closed, everything was gone. All pitch dark, the whole area. But he thought, let me check out if something is possible to enter into the whole thing. As he came close to the temple, he found some light from inside the temple. And he came close, he found someone speaking, some conversation happening. Everything is closed. Who is there inside? So in the keyhole, he peeped in and he saw Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva personally sitting on the Vyasasan and he's giving a Bhagavatam class. And who's in the audience? Parvati, Ganesha, Kartikeya, and all the Bhuta Pishachas are sitting in the audience. And Lord Shiva is giving what? Bhagavatam class. So he was amazed. He sat down there. He was hearing, oh Lord Shiva's Bhagavatam class I'm going to hear. And Lord Shiva was speaking on this chapter again. Krishna teases Rukmini. So Lord Shiva gave a very nice Bhagavatam class. He was very happy to hear that. After the Bhagavatam class got over, Anantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Not my class, but Shiva's class. Lord Shiva asked Parvati, so how was my class? Parvati said, very nice, but not as good as Pundanam's. Wow! Pundanam was hearing that. And Lord Shiva said, yes, Pundanam gives such nice Bhagavatam classes. Well, I wanted to hear from him the same chapter again and again. It was me who was placing the bookmark again and again on the same chapter because I wanted to hear the same chapter. That how this chapter where Krishna is revealing the greatness of Rukmini, I wanted to hear from him again and again. So I kept the same bookmark. When Pundanam heard that, he fainted there and Lord Shiva disappeared. So this is a connection of how we see that this chapter is not just one of the chapters. Every chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam is a unique chapter. It has a special relationship, special connection with so many great Vaishnavas. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would hear Bhagavatam, and then he was in Jagannath Puri. He used to go to Gadadhar Pandit's temple, Tota Gopinath, and he would then ask Gadadhar Pandit to speak Bhagavatam. But then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, speak of Prahlad Maharaj. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, speak again and again of Prahlad Maharaj. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's hearing Bhagavatam every single day going to Gadadhar Pandit would be either Prahlad Maharaj or Dhruva Maharaj. So we see that every section of Bhagavatam is so powerful. Prabhata Bhagavata Rasamalayam Muhur Aho Rasika Bhul Bhaviko. It's mentioned Srimad Bhagavatam in the first canto. It's like a sweet ripened mango. It is the mango tree is famous because of its mango. Like if you come across a mango tree is pretty good, very large. Throughout the year, no one watches mango tree. But when mangoes are on tree, they are very interested. Oh, mangoes are getting ripened. Green, it will become yellow, orange, I'll take it. So the essence of a mango tree is a mango. So essence of Vedic tree, the Vedic literatures, Nigama kalpataru galitam kalam, Shukamukha dravyamrutam samhitam. So that desire fulfilling tree, the Vedic tree, the paripakwa, the ripened fruit of that is Srimad Bhagavatam. And Srimad Bhagavatam, anywhere you bite, it's sweet. Just like mango you bite anywhere. There is no procedure of eating mango from here or here. Anywhere you bite, it's sweet. Srimad Bhagavatam is like that sweetened fruit of the ripened fruit of Vedic tree with realization of Vyasadev and sweetened by the beaks of Shukadev Goswami. So that Bhagavatam, anywhere we taste, it's Muhur Aho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavika. That we can release Srimad Bhagavatam. So we are very fortunate Srila Prabhupada has given us Srimad Bhagavatam. That was his life's masterpiece. Prabhupada gave his whole life uh, gave primarily spending time on giving purports to Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto. Prabhupada was so concerned for all of us. Prabhupada mentioned many times, I want to give more books. If I get time, I'll give Ramayana, I will give Mahabharata, I'll give Bhagavad Gita. So one devotee asked Prabhupada, you already have given us Bhagavad Gita. Oh, I give Bhagavad Gita, but I want to give commentary on Sripad Madhvacharya's commentary on Bhagavad Gita, Sripad Ramanujacharya's commentary. So Prabhupada wanted to give so many books to us. And Prabhupada, while he was translating Srimad Bhagavatam, he could sense that I am growing old in this body and that I am Krishna may call many times. So Prabhupada thought, what if I leave before the 10th canto comes? So Prabhupada paused his Bhagavatam and Prabhupada spent separately a time to write the Krishna book, where he gave the whole 10th canto to us in the form of the Krishna book. And as Prabhupada thought of it, Krishna inspired him. We see that how Srila Prabhupada could not complete the Bhagavatam. 10th canto, 14th chapter was the last chapter. Prabhupada was like till the fag end, Prabhupada disappeared. He was giving Bhagavatam, Bhaktivedanta purpose. We know that famous the photograph or the film we see that how Jayadatta Swami is holding a mic dictaphone near Prabhupada's mouth and Prabhupada is speaking very less or less audible. Prabhupada gives purport to the 14th chapter of 10th canto. So Prabhupada could guess that. So Prabhupada gives Krishna book. So Krishna book is there. So thanks to Prabhupada we have access to the Bhagavatam, and through Bhagavatam we are able to understand the beautiful relationship of Krishna and Krishna's devotees. Hare Krishna. So end here. Thank you so much. If any questions, comments, corrections, you're welcome.
You reveal a lot of pastimes of the deities, various. So can you explain a little bit more about Srinaji deities in Natadwara, how it appeared?
Yes. Srinath is another deity which came in, which was revealed to Shripad Madhvendra Puri, right? And Madhvendra, that beautiful story comes in Chaitanya Charitamrit, where that how Shripad Madhvendra Puri got a Lord Krishna came to him with a pot of buttermilk at Govinda Kund area. And then after that, Madhvendra Puri drank the milk and it was very tasty. And the boy said, I'll come back with to get my water pot, the milk pot. He did not come. And Madhvendra Puri, he was doing bhajan and just for a little time, he had a small lapse, he slept. And he saw the dream in which Lord was saying that, I am very pleased with the service. Please come and take me out of the ground. I am inside. So Madhvendra Puri then brought the deity of Gopalji out and and then the worship began. And when Gopalji told him to get Malaya Chandan, sandalwood, for which Madhvendra Puri Goswami went to Jagannath Puri because Jagannath temple had access to Malaya Chandan. And when he was on the way, then the famous pastime of Khira Chor Gopinath took place. The deity of Gopinath stole the pot of sweet rice for Madhvendra Puri Goswami. So then Srinathji was in the top of Govardhan. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he went to Vrindavan, he wanted to go and see Srinathji, but because on top of Govardhan, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I can't climb Govardhan. Govardhan is Krishna. But Lord Govardhan Nath wanted to also see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Lord in Govardhan, Gopalji arranged for a rumor that the Mughals are coming and attacking the deities. So the pujaris got the deity of Srinathji, Gopalji, came down and they hid the deity in one village. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to know, he went and took the darshan of the deities. And eventually then those deities got shifted to Gujarat. All the deities went to Rajasthan and Srinathji came to Nathdwara, right? So there are very beautiful pastimes. Prabhupada mentioned in one of his purports and conversations that if you want to get prasad, first class prasad, you can go to Tirupati, Jagannath Puri and Srinathji. They get good prasad there. Prabhupada, in fact, glorified Jagannath Puri said, you go, 10,000 people can go there anytime. And you tell them, 10,000 people are there, want prasadam. Said, yes, ready, take. Prabhupada said, so much prasad comes. So this is something from Srinathji.
Thank
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much. Rukmini heard about Krishna and she was attracted to Krishna. But the Bhagavatam says, as we are not pure, we cannot hear, or we have to become free from fruitive activities. So, how you can explain just about hearing and how we can be more absorbed in this? Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Yes, so our heart is compared to a mirror, right? We sing every day in the morning. Cheto darpanam arjanam bhavamaha davagni nirvapanam. So lifetimes of millions of lifetimes rather. We have been accumulating dirt, dust on the mirror of our heart. And now the mirror is there, but we can't see our reflection. We can't see who we are. So that mirror has to be cleansed. Cheto darpanam arjanam. Our heart is like a mirror. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given us, our parampara has given us the formula of chanting the holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhupada said part of chanting also is hearing. We have Shravanam and Kirtanam. Shravanam doesn't mean only Bhagavatam class. Shravanam also means hearing what we chant. Prabhupada was once asked, Prabhupada, I am chanting but I am not able to focus. My mind is going here and there. Prabhupada said, what is his mind? What is his mind? Prabhupada said, you don't have to do anything. Just speak and hear. Where is the mind coming in between? So Prabhupada emphasized that, very important. The mind will come when you have to think, when you remember. Processing comes. There is no processing. Comes out, goes here. Of course, that's not as simple as that. But what I'm saying is, chanting is also hearing. We have to hear the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So more we hear our chanting, the more faster the purification will take place. One more faster and the heart will be purified. So yes, definitely Rukmini Devi's Shravanam and our Shravanam is different. Rukmini was very much intensely hearing Krishna's pastime and therefore she was attracted to Krishna very immediately. We are hearing for a long time and the attraction seems to not have developed. But definitely it is not like that. It is actually, we have progressed. Every devotee in our ISKCON movement has progressed from where he was or where she was. Just that because we are going on a journey, we feel that not much progress. Because our goal also is quite high, right? What is our goal? Golok Vrindavan. It's too high, right? One devotee was mentioning, Srila Prabhupada, he has given the highest goal to everyone in this world. So in ISKCON, people come to ISKCON, stay for some time. Within few months, you ask them, what is the goal of your life? Golok Vrindavan. They don't even know what is Golok Vrindavan. But the highest goal is Golok Vrindavan. Gopi Bhartu Padakamla Yor Das. Everyone knows the highest worship of Krishna is by gopis. So this devotee was mentioning very nicely that Prabhupada introduced the highest even at the very initial stage. There is nothing like you come to the stage, then I will give the highest. Right on the street, anyone gets information on the highest. Prabhupada was asked, Prabhupada, some scholars are saying that you are adding bhakti in all your purports. There are some places where bhakti is not mentioned. Why are you adding bhakti there? So Prabhupada said, for many centuries, this Mayavadis have hidden Krishna from the Bhagavad Gita, from the Bhagavatam. They have not mentioned anywhere bhakti. So now I am trying to undo that. So everywhere I am adding bhakti now. Because for many years there was no bhakti mentioned pages of Bhagavatam, Gita. And Prabhupada also mentioned that I am adding bhakti because I do not know. Anyone picks up the book, reads only one purport. We should have everything available in that purport. Right? Like one devotee was mentioning, Prabhupada, can we distribute the Ishopanishad book? It's very heavy philosophical book, Prabhupada. What about Nectar of Devotion? It's a very high level book. Prabhupada said, no, distribute, don't worry. Even if they read one page, in that one page I mentioned about enough about Krishna consciousness. They will understand. If they are intelligent, they will pick up. That process is chanting Hare Krishna. So Prabhupada has written books in such a fashion that if anyone picks up the book, reads one page, two page, and doesn't read the book, in that two page also he will understand what he is supposed to do. So that is the whole the way Prabhupada has written these books. So by reading Prabhupada books, by going through this whole procedure of hearing, chanting, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, what will happen is we are again and again reminding ourselves. Hmm? When a person forgets, then the only way is to remind him again and again. So this Rityam Bhagavata Sevaya is a procedure of reminding ourselves from what we have forgotten. So yes, so the process is very very long, but we are moving in the right direction. And I would say that Prabhupada will help us definitely wherever we are to connect.
Hare Krishna.
To Hare Krishna. So in Mayapur, Bhakti Vaibhav Swami Maharaj was giving a class, and he mentioned to us, all of us in the audience, that how he got initiated from Srila Prabhupada. He got a letter. Prabhupada didn't initiate him physically. Prabhupada was somewhere else. Maharaj was in Germany. So he got a letter from Prabhupada. In that letter, there was the beads and the letter with his name. He said, what Prabhupada wrote to me. He picked up the letter and said, so your new name will be, his name was something else. Then he became Avinash Chandra Das, something like that. And later he became Bhakti Vaibhav Swami after his sannyas. So Prabhupada mentions that name and said, every day chant 16 rounds and follow the 4 regulative principles. And Prabhupada adds, if you chant every single day and you follow 4 regulative principles till the end of your life, I promise you, at the end of your life, you will see Krishna face to face. Who can tell that? Only one who has very strong connection with Krishna and Krishna thoda iska kam kar do. Please do this work for him. He has very strong connection, right? Sometimes we have very strong connection with pujaris, what happens? You get some special Mahaprasad. Oh, don't worry. Everything is over, but for you I have something. So Prabhupada had a connection with Krishna. He could say that. So Bhakti Vaibhav Maharaj said, Prabhupada has said this to so many devotees. And then he told all of us, don't think this letter is for me. It is for all of us. And then if we just follow this process, it looks so simple. Is it possible that just by chanting 16 rounds every single day throughout our life, 4 principles, do service, looks like a hackneyed thing because our minds they always want some change, new thing. But Prabhupada is saying just do this thing, simple thing again and again because the process is very, very long and the goal is very topmost, highest, very difficult to achieve. But Prabhupada is giving us one formula, just follow that formula. And that formula, Prabhupada's formula we follow of every day practicing our Krishna consciousness. With all ups and downs we go through our life, we just follow that formula. Prabhupada has given us guarantee that he will make up for everything which we have less in our life. And that's such a great benediction for every devotee who are taken shelter of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Just hang on. We hang on and we see. It's an individual thing. We'll not know. It's an individual relationship with Srila Prabhupada. How that will happen? That will never come in Times of India or New York Times. That will come only in our Divya Gyan Hridaya Prakashito. No one will know except us. but every devotee will have that very beautiful relationship. And by serving Prabhupada, serving beautiful deities he has given us, we stand some chance. Okay. So we are over time. Anyone else wants to comment? Okay. Thank you so much. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की